Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, my name is Amalia and I'm from Indonesia and I am one of the awardee from the Turkiye Burslari scholarships in 2022 with the placement in Karabuk University with a major in international relations, which can be continued by me due to family reasons, but let me skip this part now. So, I know that the scholarship was always been famous in Indonesia and it always got thousands of applicants every year, and I know that the scholarship is opening very soon. And I was kind of surprised that even though I'm not going to Turkey and continue my study with the scholarships, there's still a number of people who contact me personally through my Instagram, through my WhatsApp, and asking about my application process. Coming from that, I decided to share my experiences in the whole application process to not only for those who ask me personally, but with everyone in this world with this video. So today I'm gonna start with the most asked question that I received, which is about the first selection. So if you guys have to check the website application, there's a step called letter of intention, which requires you to make an essay about yourself with the following details from the scholarships. So this is what my application looks like, and yeah, in this video I'm gonna read and explain and little of description about my essays, but before I'm gonna divide my essay to 5 parts, and yeah, let's get started right now. First is the motivation. In this part, I written that, oh my god, this brings so much memories. I am always trying my best to be good at communicating. At least that is what I learned after growing up in a multicultural country that spread over thousands of islands. Remembering how millions of people from various backgrounds and ethnicities all become Indonesian under the national motto Bhinneka Tunggal Ika, unity in diversity, along with respect towards similarities and appreciate differences. This experience of life motivates me to learn more not only about traditional nation relations but as international work relations. So this part is actually an introduction and stated why do you want to take the field, the major that you want to study in Turkey. And I want to invite you to take a moment to remember, to realize what is the real reason you want to choose that field. For example, you have a relation with people who have significant jobs, like you have a mother that was a doctor and you see her as your role model and you see her really cool that you want to be like her, or any other specific memories, like in the past childhood memories you used to have a cat, you used to have a pet that you want to take care of them, that you want to give them a better world, let's say, that leads you to take the animal doctor. Or let's say that you have a really big dream since an earlier age, that you want to go to the moon, that leads you to choose the astronauts or everything. Yeah, I suggest you to write down any more specific, any more personal experiences, because the more it is get individual, the more it will make your essays start with a unique way. The second part is the experiences related. I have been interested in Sustainable Development Goals (SDGs) mentioned by the United Nations, particularly about clean water and sanitation, as I joined the Water Nation Waters Project Indonesia, the largest youth water organization in the world, that based in the United States since 2019. I have joined several actions on campaign application by post content my daily life about the water basis and share an experience on the discussion page to donate 10,000 Indonesian rupiah to whom needed aid. I also took a part on Share project by Battery Nation cooperated with Wisely Young Southeast Asian Leaders Initiative unified a U.S. mission to ASEAN in Pulau Gadung, Jakarta. This opportunity teaches me how to work as a team while doing research about the water pollution in that area. We took surveys with people around there, also introduced and distributed the Lerak in alternative environmental friendly detergent. This project was a direct step of mine to build my sensitivity. So this part is actually more like giving a reason to support your motivation to study the field. As I mentioned that I want to take the internationalization, so I mentioned my experiences on the international project, and I mentioned that how I was being concerned with the international issues. That leads me to also mention my membership in an international organization. So, and also if you have noticed earlier that I'm not only mentioning those experiences, I also give a brief description about what is the project, what is the program about, what did I do there, and what did I learn after the experiences. This is also a chance to mention your your strengths, like your teamwork or the relation that you have been work on, or how do you get any more knowledges in the related issues. And I also suggest you to make a final sentence in the second part, which is give a strong fundamental from for the application committee. This project was a direct step of mine to build my social sensitivity. So in this part, you need to mention your experiences that related to your study. So you can mention that you love to travel, you have a main experiences of living abroad that leads you to know that the differences is so beautiful, that leads you to want to take the internationalizations. Or you can also mention your awards, your honor, your project that you have gained since the high school, since schools like you win a competition, or you have a honorable mention, or you get any medals, any rank in your schools regarding the study. But I suggest you to not only mention those awards, but also give an impression from those experiences. Like if you have win a competition in your school, you can also mention that your school is not the usual school, or you can state that this was a very competitive competition, that is a big moment that you are the winner. Or you can also mention your internships, your organizational experiences, how you get your leadership skills, how you get your public speaking skills. That is so much. You can mention all of them, but make sure that it is related to your study. And the third part is the about yourself. With my ability to balance and well manage time, I consistently maintain high academic performance as I joined the first acceleration class of social sciences in high school and continued to pursue my degree by majoring in international relations when I was 16 at Syarif Hidayatullah Jakarta University, the biggest Islamic university in Indonesia under the Ministry of Religious Affairs of Indonesia. As I have finished my first semester studied in this field makes me more attracted and motivates me to learn further about it, especially in the country who contributes many aspects in international relations, the Turkey. So in this part, I give a little introduction about myself, about what I do and what I'm doing right now in the time that I write the essays. I stated my academic social life that I am now in the first semester in the University in Indonesia with the same major. So in this part, if you also want to state your academic social life, I think you need to make a reason why do you want to start over. Why do you want to take the same field but in a different country? What does it means to study again and again about the field for you? The fourth part is the why is the Turkey? The reason of the Turkey lies between Europe and Asia and borders with 3 sea and 8 countries will help me to gain more knowledge and understanding other cultures. By live and study in multicultural area and met friends from various backgrounds, will discovering new and an outstanding perspective for my life. Thus, with most population of Islam will grant me to be better anytime in academic or social activities. So, in this part, I mentioned what is the strengthness, what is the beautiful, what is the positive parts of becoming a foreign student in university in Turkey. And you need to mention all of the reason why do you want to go to the Turkey. Like if you want to live in abroad, you want to experience living as yourself in different country, different cultures and different surroundings, or you want to experience living in a country with 4 seasons, or you want to experience becoming a minor, becoming a foreign student in a new country, or you mentioned that you want to expand your relations, you want to expand your professional relations in the different country. In this part, I suggest you to write down any strengths, any positive way you see the Turkey as your idealist country, as the best country to live and study in. Yeah. And finally, we came to the final part of the essays, the fifth part, that is why is it important for you to be the awardee and what it is related to your future career. Through all of my experience, being a diplomat was my biggest dream since I realized it would be so challenging in the future and the scholarship is the right step to start. Imagining what can both countries do with support and take care of each other to be a great dual country in the world. With the similarities Turkey and Indonesia have will be so great to be collaborate, and I really want to make sure that I will lead the idea and take a significant role. So, why is it important to you to have these scholarships to be your step to reach your future career? And why is it important to you to study your field in the Turkey and reach your future career, and what can you give to both countries, to your countries and to Turkey. You can mention your greatest dream, your future goals, and I think it is okay for you to mention any big dreams and ideas and utopia goals that you want to reach, since the bigger it is, the more it is mean to you for what your efforts on, and it also means that how you will work very hard with this scholarship to reach that goals. And yeah, don't forget to also mention what can you bring to both countries, to your countries and to Turkey, as an exchange of their giving you the scholarships. What can you give to Turkey? What can changes you can bring to the table in case for growing up to Turkey? So yeah, that is my essay. That is what I sent to the application committee back a few months ago. And yeah, I want to say that this is my essay. That means it is about my life. That means nobody can have any specific memories that's similar to me. I want to say that you don't need to faking your life. You don't need to make lies about your life, about yourself, just because you want to make a familiar essay with me. I want to say that your essays mean it is your life, and you need to know that every single life in the world have the unique, have their one and only way to live. So it is just a matter of how you resemble the idea of how you put all of your memories into the frame, into a beautiful picture that will stand out in any other participants. And I want to put the disclaimer in the final of this video that just because my essay is accepted, just because my essay considering right to the application committee, doesn't mean that any other essays that have way more different formula from mine is wrong, and it is not true, and it is not eligible to the next step. Just be confident. Just believe in yourself. Just believe in your life. Just believe in your unique ways. And yeah, I know that everyone will have their excellent essays, and that will bring you to the scholarships. So thank you for watching me till the end of the video. If you still have question, recommendation or suggestion which content should I make in the future, just write it down in the comments, or you can find me on Instagram with the same name as the channel in Inaya. Bye bye.